Okay, so I'm going to be doing a quick video review on my custom Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2099. Um, let's just quickly, let's quickly go through articulation first because I don't think I really covered that. So we'll start from the head first. So when it comes to like him looking down, that's about it, but he is still looking down. If he's like more looking straight, it'd be more like that. But yeah, so if he's looking down, that's about as far as he goes. Going up, he looks up all the way. Uh, in terms of articulation that I added, it was the base of the neck. I gave him a ball joint, so he has a lot more movement. And I'm gonna quickly take it out so you guys can see how it looks like on the inside. So there's just a ball that sticks out from a base piece that I have connected to the front of the chest, and I have a ball socket in here. And then the neck kind of looks like this. So this curve right here allows it to sit on that base, which is kind of round. Same thing for the front here. So he could bend all the way back. And yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know if I got it in. There you go. Yeah, and then I've also added butterfly joints. You could see kind of the mechanism on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a video, and it gives him much more articulation. He can reach all the way forward. In the past, at most, he could reach like this. But now that I've added the butterfly joints, he can reach all the way forward and touch both his hands together. So that's really great. No other articulation added here. Oh, and this is a, what is it? Superior Octopus Gauntlet. I just put on his hand after taking it off the original figure. And let's talk about these hands. These hands are 3D printed. You could see the layer lines. And right here is a import wrist peg joint that I got from a Mafex Deadpool, like a fodder Mafex Deadpool I had. And I literally just heated this up and popped the joint in. I didn't make any mods. I didn't drill anything, nothing. I just popped it straight into there. And it fits really well. And yeah, so these are 3 pin hands. I'll show the other ones later. Let's talk about the ab articulation now. So he has a double ball joint or double ball peg ball joint here, and he has just a normal ball peg here, which gives him a lot of articulation, so a lot of tilt. That a lot of crunch forward and a lot of crunch back, a lot of gap, but that's that's the name of the game. You're gonna get a lot of gaps. You have these kind of joints, but yeah, so like that. And now let me take it apart to show you guys how it kind of looks. So here he has a double dumbbell ball peg thing, and there's a socket inside that is just attached to this side of the ab. As you see, these are all Lego joints, by the way. And yeah, so it's all hollow. Other than that, it's just kind of stuck there. And that white stuff you see is paper. It's literally paper and super glue. And that's kind of how it was made. And here you can see the double little ball peg. And over here, we just have a socket that was just glued straight in. And then here, we have another one. And that's where the socket goes into. And I basically just cleared out everything here with a Dremel until it was smooth enough for me to have that kind of clearance. And here is just the normal ab crunch that came with the figure. I just sculpted over, like this part. You can kind of see the sculpted section right there. It's just sculpted over. And then I sanded it all down until it fit into here. Oh, by the way, this is also all hollowed out. This is the original body. I just hollowed everything, literally everything, until everything was gone. And then I added my own little mechanism inside. Like I said, you can see it on Instagram. But here's a little bit of a better look on the bottom part of the mechanism. You can see, let me get something to point at it. What do I have? Should have something here. So you can see here we have this kind of like beam that goes across with 2 ball sockets that stick to the butterfly joints. If we'll focus, the big butterfly joints right there. And see, and it allows the movement of the butterfly joints. Yeah, this is basically an imitation of a actual SH Figure Arts butterfly joint. So if you want to, make your own, just if you have an SH Figure Arts, just take that apart and just kind of copy it like how I did. But yeah, it's kind of how the joint was made, and it works out really, really well. Yeah, great articulation. I made no modifications to the legs, so it's just the base figure legs. Yeah, so now let's get to the accessories that I made him. Alright, right there. So I gave him about, what is it, like 3 extra hands, or no, 4 pairs of hands. So we have this one right here, which is a more of a kind of get ready to claw hand. You can see he has the spikes too on like every finger. And then we have a relaxed hand, also that, has the spikes. And then we have a crawling hand or clawing hand. Very nice. And then you've seen the fists. And we have, oh no, that's about it. Okay, and then I also gave him a 3D printed Miguel head. It doesn't look insanely accurate. I think it's something to do with the eyes. I think I painted that a bit weird, but yeah. He does have a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know if you can see that. It's a lot darker in the base here than it is in the top. And yeah, I found this on cults.com. It's someone else's 3D model. I just printed it and painted it. And I think it turned out pretty well. Let me just put it onto the figure. You guys can see. Okay. There we go. I think it's pretty well proportioned, kind of like the movie. Tinier head, bigger body. But yeah, that's basically about it. There's nothing much more to this figure other than that. I just modified it a lot. And just to give it more articulation, because the base figure was pretty garbage on articulation, let's be honest here. And now I'm very happy with it, to the point that I might not even get the Figure Arts one. But yeah, so this was the really quick kind of review. I mean, I guess I could just do like a quick size comparison to like the Figure Arts figures. So I think it's pretty well scaled. Here's Sentinel Peter B. Parker. I think it's also pretty well scaled. And Thor and Gwen. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very happy with the results. It took me almost 2 weeks to make everything that I've done. It definitely took a lot because it was like a very new thing that I was doing. I've never really made butterfly joints like this before. But yeah. Oh, I guess, oh yeah, there's a bit of paint rub. I should mention that these butterfly joints are just like Marvel Legends butterfly joints that I cut up. And you know what, let me just take it out of there so you guys can see. So yeah, this is just basically a Marvel Legends butterfly joint that I cut off and stuck to a base of paper that has a ball socket on the very end that houses the ball socket for the arm. Here, I'm going to take this out as well. See? So it's a ball socket like this that sticks into this socket that then has a cup here that allows me to move it around like this. And then this ball socket right there sticks into the ball joint right inside the body. And yeah, that's kind of just how it all works. It's the same thing as like a normal Figure Arts would be like today. Like if you take part like, I don't know, like a Figure Arts Venom, it'd be the same exact joint. And yeah, it just gives it a lot more articulation, makes the figure way more fun. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. So yeah, that'll be it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's not like the stop motion one I did last time, but I wanted to get the video out quick because I'm currently working on Red Hood versus Batman Part 2. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a really fun figure to make.